Hey everybody, it's Carson here, and in this video, I'm going to be doing a speed build for Christmas. The builds I made in this video are a reindeer barn, a tree farm, an ice rink, a sleigh riding area, and a gyroid hot chocolate cafe. Wow, that's a lot of stuff. Some of the builds are really small though. Anyways, without further ado, let's hop right into the video. So the first thing I built was a reindeer barn. For that, I placed down storefronts first to make it look like the back of the barn. Then I added some simple panels. I customized two to look like barn doors, and the other two to look like reindeer. One is meant to look like Rudolph, hence the red nose. I also placed on some barrels and put carrots over top of them to give the reindeers a snack. To start the tree farm, I placed down some country fencing. There was no big reason why I chose that fencing, I just thought it was cute. Then after placing down the fences, it was time to start planting cedar saplings. So I did wait multiple different days to stunt the trees so I could have a variety of different growth stages. I have given myself a challenge to not time travel on this island, so I had to wait real life days for that. But so far so good, I haven't time traveled at all on this island so far. I also placed some pathing down because, you know, pathing is good. I don't know. Okay, so I'm currently recording this voiceover last minute. I should have really finished this build earlier, but I was very busy with other stuff. But yeah, it is Christmas time, so it's a very busy time of year. But yeah, it is currently 16 minutes into Christmas Eve, so I really gotta hurry up with this, oh my goodness. This month has flown by, and this year in general, like oh my goodness. I feel like the older you get, the more time flies by. It's crazy. Something else I wanted to do is place this tree farm sign. By the way, I'm going to put the codes in the description for everything I use in this build, just like I do on all my speed builds, just to let you know, yeah. Then I was done building for the day. So a couple days after I started the build, I started to stunt some trees just like I mentioned earlier. It was the first snowfall I ever saw on my island, so I was really excited about that. And oh my gosh, the snow is so gorgeous. But yeah, I didn't do a whole lot that day. Just stunted some trees like I said. Yeah. And the next day, I stunted some more trees. Yeah, it's kind of repetitive at this point, I'm sorry. But this was the last day I was stunting them. Then I came back 8 days later. I don't remember what happened in between, but anyways, I was just fixing some areas and I added some more detail onto the tree farm. Also, I recorded this at night. Yeah, I recorded it at night, but I thought it was fine. I thought it would look nice with the glistening trees. Even though you can't even see very many in this video, but yeah. Anyways, to those of you who want to answer, do you celebrate Christmas? Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, feel free to let me know what you celebrate. I love learning about other celebrations and knowing what other people celebrate. I just think it's so cool. And whatever you are or aren't celebrating this year, happy holidays. And do you have any plans for New Year's? I don't know what I'm doing. I was originally gonna go to this family friend's house. They've known me since I was a baby, like the day I was born, or no, I think it was just a couple days after I was born, but anyways, regardless, they've known me since I was a newborn baby, and I absolutely adore that family, and I miss them so much, and we're actually not going there anymore, so hopefully next year. But yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do this year. I'm probably gonna play the Animal Crossing celebration for it, so that's good. Speaking of Animal Crossing celebrations, I don't think I'll be able to record this Toy Day video this year. like celebrating Toy Day. But hopefully I'll do something for next year. I know that's a long time away, but it goes by fast, and maybe next year I'll be better at making these videos. Honestly, by this time next year, the Switch 2 might even be out, and you may have heard about the next Animal Crossing game by then. That is absolutely crazy, thinking about what's going to happen a year from now. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Thinking about the things that have changed since last year too is absolutely crazy. Just the way that things change is so crazy, but it's also absolutely beautiful. I wouldn't have been able to say that just a few years ago even. Change has always been so hard for me, and it's still hard. But I know it's beautiful, I know it's a big part of life and how we grow and everything like that. It's just something that I have to deal with, something we have to deal with, and it's hard and scary, but it's also beautiful. Anyways, speaking of New Year's, do you have any New Year's resolutions? I think I might make some. I think I might. I think I'm gonna write a list of things that I want to do. Maybe I could even fix my sleep schedule. That probably won't happen, but maybe. You never know. Anyways, over here I started building my ice rink. So this code is absolutely beautiful. Again, I'll put it in the description. Yeah, I'll do that. Then I also placed some log fencing around it. I was thinking of doing the ice fencing, but I don't have the recipe for that yet. But I think the log fencing turned out very good. I like it. I like the log fencing. I think it's really cute. And it looks very pretty with the snow on top of it. I also placed down some plain party lights arches. I think it's such a beautiful item, and I think it looks even prettier at night. So yeah. I also noticed the fences were uneven, so I had to fix the build a little bit. Basically, I wanted it to align with the build in front of it. I hope that makes sense. So I shortened the left side of the ice rink and lengthened the right side of it. I thought this looked a lot better than how it looked originally. So I noticed that the campsite was at a very awkward position, so I did move it later, and then the next day it was moved. I also added some more cedar trees, or cedar saplings at this point, just to add a bit more detail to my build. I decided to put red and white tulips because those are 2 out of 3 of Christmas colors. There aren't a whole lot of green flowers in Animal Crossing, and the green ones that are in Animal Crossing don't really give Christmas vibes to me, so I just use these ones. They kind of give me candy cane vibes. I kind of sounded like a frog there, which makes sense because I am a frog. Anyways, speaking of me being a frog, should I change my channel name and get rid of the frog jokes? I feel like they've gotten annoying. I don't know though. Anyways, I also added wild log benches so people can watch people skate. It's also a good detail to add, you know. Then the night after, I decided to place a big passive tree down, as well as some snowflakes. I think that added some cute details to the ice rink. I also think the lights look so pretty at night, so that's also kind of why I had them there. At this point, I decided to add some glowing moss and flowers in front of the ice rink just to add a bit more detail. Then later, I think I added a tiny bit more stuff. beside the ice rink, I decided to create a mini sleigh ride area. It took me a little while to get things right, just because I wanted to get things perfect, like I always want to do, but yeah. So I tried to make it look natural, but I know it doesn't make complete sense because, you know, there's literally a tent in front of there, but it's okay. Again, it's Animal Crossing. I feel like I say that in so many of my speed builds, but anyways. I think I need to talk about some more stuff. So, I think I might talk about Animal Crossing Pocket Camp Complete real quick, but I think I'm gonna be making a more detailed video at some point. But yeah, there are so many things I love about the game. I actually like it a lot more than the original game. I did like the original, but I liked the new one a lot more. Even though I'm so sad that the online features are gone, I am so glad that they decided to continue the game, even if it's a little bit different. I also really like the new features they added. But yeah, I would have been so sad if they deleted the game forever. But they just made a better version of it in my opinion. Here I added some mittens in front of the ice rink. Oh my gosh, such an adorable code. All the codes I use in Spilled are absolutely adorable. I mean, besides the one that I made, I don't really like that one that much. But the other ones, oh my gosh, I love them so much. Mine was a dirt path, and I really wish I could have added more tiles to it, but I'm out of custom code slots and there's so many cute ones that I want to have. I'm so sorry the voiceovers for this video kind of suck, by the way. I'm just trying to hurry because I want to post this before Christmas ends. The last thing I did on this area was stunt a tree. And then I started the gyroid cafe. I placed down the wooden path. Honestly, I love the in-game paths, especially in the winter, they're so pretty. I remember in my first year of ACNH, I thought the wooden path looked absolutely beautiful in the winter, and I still do. I placed on some snowy pathing just to give it kind of like an inverted path look, as well as to give it some detail because I love me some detail. The snowy path is absolutely gorgeous, oh my goodness, I'm so happy I found it. And the paw print piece makes me love it even more. After placing down the path, I also added some other custom codes just to give it a bit more detail. I accidentally put one of them on the wooden path, but I didn't mind that, so I just kept it there. But yeah, then I added some fencing. It took me a little bit to figure out how exactly I wanted to do it, but I figured it out eventually, which is good. I planted some flowers in a tree because, you know, I love doing that. Then it was time to actually place the items. So I first placed down the hot cocoa shells because I thought that would be a good place to start off with. Then I put the stall and then the gyroid. I put a Bruce there to make it look like he's serving it, you know? Anyways, I put some counters there too. And I just added some items on top of the stall and the counter tables. There are actually no hot chocolate items in the game, so let's just pretend. The cup of saucer honestly could be any type of cup, so, you know, that's up to interpretation. I placed down some wooden stools there because I wanted to be able to place gyroids there. There are only some chairs that you can place gyroids on, so yeah. And I thought that would be a perfect kind because you can customize the fabric. And I customized it to Christmassy stuff, so yeah. Then I added some bistro tables. Again, it's probably coffee, but we can pretend, right? Anyways, I kind of want to keep this build on my island. I don't know what to do with it in the warmer seasons though, but I think it would be good for winter as long as I change some of the codes to make it match the season a little bit better. But I think that spring and summer it might look a little bit strange, so I don't know what I will do, but I do want to use all types of gyroids on my island at least somewhere. So yeah, hopefully I can figure that out though because I really like the Bruce serving hot chocolate. I also think I'll keep the ice rink in the sleigh ride area for the rest of the winter, but I'll remove the big festive tree after Christmas ends. Which will be sad. I always feel so sad when Christmas ends, but you know, part of what makes it so special is that it comes only once a year, even though it can be really sad. I decided to chop the tree in front of the cafe because I thought it looked kind of big for it and it was hard to see parts of the cafe. Besides, I like tree stumps, they're cute. But yeah, before I was done for the day, I just added some more details like custom coats, pretty much. But after I was done recording, I remembered that there were a couple other things I wanted to do, so I did that the next day. So I placed down this hot cocoa sign because I wanted to indicate more that it was a hot cocoa cafe. I also think the design is really cute. I also added a cassette player and played Cafe KK on it. I did customize the color of the wooden shop sign though because I thought it would look a little bit better with the darker brown. Then I was officially done all of the builds, so here's a preview of them night and day. Okay, well, that's it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all so much, and happy holidays! No matter what you are or aren't celebrating, I'm wishing you the best this time of year. Okay, anyways, goodbye!